evening, everyone. We are currently making a little home dinner here at BC's parents' house in San Diego. And my department is the drinks. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you may have seen that last night I learned how to make an old-fashioned, and I think I've done pretty good at it. So now I'm going to give you a little Snapchat tutorial on how I make the old-fashioned, so you guys can give it a go and see if you like it the way I like it. So here's the ingredients. I'm going to be using Templeton Rye, Little Club Soda, aromatic bitters, orange bitters, some sugar, real cherries. Here's my garnish. But I saw this in a tutorial last night that I'm going to be shaking my... Not everyone does that, but that's preference, I guess. The other thing that's pretty cool is I have King cubes. This is pretty vital, too, for making this drink. Here are my King... Nope, that's not there. Oh, there they are. King cubes. I also have a new tray of them right here. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn it. So here's the new tray. I was also told if you boiled the water, the King cube would be completely clear, but I think I was lied to because it didn't work. I did boil the water. Here I'm going to squeeze out my new... squeeze out. King cubes into my bowl. Sorry about that short break. My cousin called and now I'm back. So let's continue. This is not a typical old-fashioned glass because we don't have one here, but I learned that typically there is a glass for the old-fashioned and it has a raised bottom, so it's going to have a raised bottom typically so it can help me with the next stage, but we don't have one, so we're going to use this. Under sugar cubes, you can add one, which is I think the preferred way, but I like it sweeter, so I'm going to add two. I'm sorry about that. My cousin called again. No one calls me all day, and the second I start doing this, someone calls. Thanks, Sal. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so let's get going. Try that again. So, my 2 cubes. I'm going to put the hands on, but I'm going to do a dash, or 2 dashes of orange bitters. 1. And now the Angostura aromatic bitters. Dash, dash. The cool thing is I'm going to use a real cherry here, which I think makes a big difference. We're now going to add a little orange garnish here also into the mix. I'm now adding a little club soda to help the muddling process. All this beautifully muddled. This muddler BC's grandpa made, which is kind of cool. As you see, I'm doing my little muddling action here. I'm trying to get all those flavors out of the orange, the cherry, the sugars. Muddled. Now it's time for my favorite part. Adding in this here whiskey, the next bit I'm about to do. About to add salt, and then I'm going to shake it in. A little bit of Templeton Rye here to our muddled goodness. Now we're going to add this beautiful goodness into our shaker. Everything. And now we're going to shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Shake it, baby. I'm now going to pour all this awesomeness into the glass. Oh yeah. And now, darlings, I'm going to fetch King cubes, because it's time for the cubes. My King cubes, I'm going to take one and place that, right in the center. I'm now going to add my last little bit of Templeton Rye. And I'm going to pour that whole right on top of the cube. Grab my stir. And now we're going to stir this baby. Stir it up real nice. All that goodness, and the other way. And now I'm going to add my final piece of beautiful lemon garnish. Whoop. And there you have it. Some say if it takes you longer than 6 minutes to make an old-fashioned, you've done it wrong. But, you know, we are doing this for Snapchat today, and it's probably taken me about 15 minutes. But who cares? 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. It's still an old-fashioned, and it's now time for the final test. Let's see how it is. The real test is to see what your homies think. So as you can see, my friend was really enjoying that there. I think I nailed it. This is the Mark Ballas Old Fashioned. You can call me the Marksologist, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, BC. This looks lovely. What have you made for dinner tonight, babe?
We have a white bean pancetta and tomato salad / soup. And pasta with spicy sausage and a meatball.
Woo!